On the late game in the NBA.
Your football weekend is a final. And this is Fox Football Sunday. And we're hitting you with the breakdowns, the plays, and that post.
I was thinking we're here to win. Let's win it right now.
Fox Football Sunday is now. Live from the Geico Fox Sports Radio studios. Here's Arnie Spanier and Chris Plank.
I have one more point I want to make on this Tua saga before we go all in on the NFL.
Wow, was bothering you through all the break, man. Wow.
No. We ran out of time when we got into it. It wasn't bothering me. As we come to you live from the Geico Fox Sports Radio studios, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. All you have to do is visit geico.com for a free rate quote. Benjamin Albright's coming up next segment. Now, interestingly enough, Ben's an NFL draft guy as well, so we can kind of get some perspective on what he thinks this means for Tua's draft stock. But Arnie, in the old world that we call sports, now while I'm not saying you personally, the royal we, don't always take too kindly to someone saying, yeah, I don't think I can go, and then hearing doctors had cleared him. So are you telling me that you think everyone would have had a logical response if the buzz was out there that the doctors had cleared Tua and he could go, and he's like, yeah, I don't want to risk it? Come on, he would get filleted. He would get scorched. Oh, he doesn't care enough. He's not there for his team. That's how it is.
All right, Chris, first of all, how many times have we talked about Bosa and him sitting out? Maybe once?
He's not the starting quarterback for Alabama.
Well, I'm just saying, though, but at least he took grief for about 10 minutes, and then we moved on from that. All right, that's the first thing. Two, you think anybody would have given him grief after going through surgery on the other ankle this time? And we know he's had at least, 2 or 3 injuries. You think anybody would have given him grief if he didn't play in that LSU game after 13 days removed from having surgery? I don't think so at all. 3, we all know it's a business. Sure, maybe Zion would have caught some grief, but what difference does it make? He's going to be worth $1 billion. Isn't that more important? Your brand, your name, than the going out and playing for your college football team and risking millions on top of millions, which is what he did, and now it's going to cost him that. That's not a wise business decision. You asked me if he played for Arizona, what would I say? Well, why don't you make it more personal? If he was my kid, I would say, what are you doing?
No. Again, that's too personal. That's too personal.
Why?
If it's your son, you would be more worried about whether or not you can drive a Mercedes. When it's Arizona, you want your team to win. Arnie, I
want my team to win, but I would understand if he didn't play because he's got so much going on for him.
I vehemently disagree with you, and I think you're full of stuff.
Wow.
Right now. No, you really are.
Yeah.
Because if it came out, and you're trying to tell me that doctor said, yeah, we've cleared him to play. he had the surgery. He had it's not called tightrope. I can never remember what it is. And you think that he's like, well, doctor said I could go, but I'm just, I'm going to wait a week. You're telling me that you think the reaction would be logical from from the royal us?
No, if he said there's a big difference between saying waiting a week and I'm shutting it down for the rest of the year because this surgery just isn't right and I'm not feeling right about it. I would certainly understand, especially that it was his